Do you want to do that again?
Hey guys,
And
fucking shit.
1, 2, 3.
Hey guys, welcome to episode 15 of the JackHates.
It's 16, you dummy! This is
me.
the second time we're doing this take.
With me, JackHates, and my
It's
co-host.
episode 16.
And my co-host.
16. Episode 16 is the co-host.
Co-host.
Jawaddles.
Waddle-doop.
Yes.
The dorpiest of the waddle-dorps. What are those guys in Kirby called? Waddle-dees. There you go. You're a waddle-dee.
I refuse
Stop
to
burping.
believe this. I refuse to stop.
I mean, I've got no fluff for the start of this podcast, honestly.
You've got none?
No.
Well, just poorly edit in the pre-show stuff.
Waddles was talking shit about various fandoms. Fuck you, everyone who likes things that you like. Fuck you. I hate the band that you like.
Blink 182, more like Blink 182.
I actually do like Blink 182. Fuck you.
I never said anything bad about it. I just said
Tom
Blink 182
DeLonge
more like...
is a musical genius. How dare you?
Okay, well, I guess. So
Sandbagged.
I was about to work on the thumbnail, but then I realized I accidentally saved over what. So now you're permanently Mabel. So I need to trace over you again.
Are you doing another thumbnail for this week?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But I guess I gotta retrace over the old one because I saved over, and you're permanently Mabel.
Well, as we all know, as talented as Jawaddles is, he traces. So, you know.
No, I don't. I only traced because I wanted to stay consistent. This is like the only time.
Pumpkin
Like
eater.
I drew it myself. How?
You draw it yourself. You idiot.
This is very racist.
Sorry.
I can't take it. This is too racist, man.
Walk on by. I want to start up a Chinese takeaway called Walk on By. That's what my aspirations are for in life. JackHates Games is just like a stepping stone to that. It's just like, yeah.
Oh wait, I saved over the original version. So never mind. I didn't screw up.
Yeah, you
idiot. I
idiot.
did it. I screwed up by destroying the classic one. So
Hooray,
oops, if you like the old thumbnail, it's gone. It's dead. I killed it.
Jawaddles isn't that much of a traitor to his own work by not tracing over his old work. Or he might. We'll see.
Well,
Will Jawaddles trace this week? Let's find out next week.
Let's find out next week. You'll find out next week about what happened this week.
On the 16th
So you're
episode
about a week behind.
This
is the 16th episode. We're recording the 16th episode right now.
But this is November.
Last episode was number 15. Check it yourself. You're the one who edits these.
No, fuck you.
Boy.
You're not my dad.
How do you can check right now. I'm looking at it. It says 15. We're on 16 now.
I can look at my folder of videos I have to upload or have uploaded on my PC. I could do that. I won't do that.
Just have it be, like when you post the numbers, just have it be a 6, but then cross out and write a 5.
God damn. Speaking of posting stuff and videos, did you see you obviously did because you replied to the tweet. You see that tweet I put out today for the video that I uploaded today?
Oh yeah, because you didn't put in the.
No, here's the deal, right? Okay, so if I upload with
now listen closely.
Listen up, kids. Okay, here's a pro tip.
Slide on the big banana peel.
Here's a pro tip for uploading on different fucking internet provider or internet. What's Google Chrome called? It's
a browser.
A browser. Okay, when you're using different browsers, if you use Internet Explorer, put in your shared caption thing because it will not do it automatically. Like Google Chrome will. Because Google Chrome is cool.
Why would you use Internet Explorer?
Because Google Chrome would let me upload last night. So it just wouldn't.
Google's YouTube. It owns YouTube. You'd think it'd be easier.
I was confused. You see my problem. Just wouldn't do it for me.
My dilemma.
I was stuck on 1% for 3 hours yesterday. It usually takes like 20 minutes to upload a video for me. So
I can't stop burping. I'm so
stop
sorry.
it. What the hell did you eat or drink?
I had soda and pizza.
Fucking Christ, that's the worst. Do you not call it pop in Philadelphia?
No, pop is like west, I think.
The West
Okay,
Indies.
hon. Where is soda called pop?
I'm just looking at Waddle-Dees. Waddle-Dees are fucking adorable.
Huffington Post. Let's see.
The Hoppington Post.
Hop. Gotta get those hops so you can get drunk. Okay,
Oh,
looks
like
like
barley and hops.
yeah.
Okay, I got it. Never mind.
Pop is definitely the Midwest
West
and the
Coast.
Northwest.
You know Midwest? I don't fucking know. Where's Philadelphia?
No, it's in the Northeast.
You still in China?
It's in China. China.
Dude, I live
So
in the Northeast as well.
and
Twinsies.
soda's is in the Northeast and a bit of the Midwest, like in Missouri. It looks like.
Missouri.
And then Coke. They just call all soda Coke.
I was
in
actually going to
the
ask.
South.
I was going to ask.
Yeah.
What about Peepsy?
Oh, Peepsy. No one likes Peepsy.
I'm
And then there's other
a big
randomly
fan of
scattered
Peepsy,
around. Alaska just likes calling it pop, and then the north of Alaska calls it soda because there's only 3 people in the
Yeah,
north of Alaska.
They call it oil.
I call it oil.
Yeah.
Guys, can I have an oil? You mean Coke?
Texas tea.
No, they mean soda. No.
Texas tea. Sweetener. Oh my god.
I keep forgetting that's... Wait a minute. That must mean where Myrtle Beach is, it's just kind of weird because I don't remember hearing them call it pop. I don't usually hear
Pap.
it. And also, I'm triggered by these t-shirts saying it's called pop, not soda.
It's called
soda. It's soda.
It's called jizz, not cum. What are you talking about? West Coast?
Why is there so many memorabilia?
Memorabilia.
Why is there so many t-shirts and such based on it's called pop, not soda?
If you're gonna start a soft drink based race war, you have to make shirts.
You have to make sure soda is the one winning. Because screw calling it pop. Because you can see all the less the populated states call it pop. California calls it soda.
Fuck you, Cali. You've no water.
New York City calls it soda. Half of Pennsylvania calls it soda. But then there's Pennsylvania.
Half of Pennsylvania is corn.
That's definitely the west of Pennsylvania. That's corn.
Yeah, all corn.
All corn.
Corn trees as far as the eye can see.
Corn trees.
You
when I was your age, I loved the corn trees. You just go up and take a cob.
Do you ever see that Rick and Morty with the planet of everything's on the cob?
Everything's on the cob.
I was like, we need to leave right now.
I'm curious as to why that was a problem. I want to know the story behind that.
They were asked a bit on the panel, and they were just like, yeah, stuff on cob is just fucked up, man. It's just dangerous.
We have to get out of here now.
We need to get the fuck out. It's cob everywhere. Birds on the cob on the cob, strawberries on the cob.
Cobwebs.
Oh my god, spiders on a cob. Spider cobs. Hey, Jawaddles, how was your week?
My week was pretty good.
Did you do things?
Well, I had off on Tuesday because of elections, so
oh yeah.
after I was done practice for Varsity Singers, we all went out to see a movie, and it was already like 8 o'clock, so there was only one movie playing, and that was Ouija, the Origins of Evil. And I never watched a horror movie before.
Was it spelled like O-I? How?
Yeah, Ouija.
Okay.
Not that Ouija. Not the meme from 2005,
Spooky,
2007, or whenever.
Spooky Ouija.
Not the actually spooky Ouija, but Ouija.
A Ouija board.
The Ouija board. But
Ouija the winner.
Ouija number 1. But so my friends were kind of nervous. My varsity singer friends were just kind of nervous, and they were just like, I don't think we should go see it. I'm like, no, we're gonna see it. Well, I was nervous actually too, but I'm making this sound better by saying I don't even know.
Make me sound like a big man.
Yeah, I'm a big man, exaggerating stories. It's like I went in there and I didn't cry at all. And just, in reality, I came out bawling. No, but so we go in the theater, and it's kind of weird. It's just like, oh, it's a spooky, scary house, and I didn't even realize there was a sequel, to be honest, or a prequel. and I was just like,
A
oh,
prequel sequel, a pre-sequel, if you will.
pre-sequel, yeah. And the movie was pretty interesting, but here's the thing: I wasn't scared. I was laughing.
That's good.
Like I've never seen a horror movie in my life, but I found this hilarious. Like
Dude,
I would just
that's my favorite way to watch horror movies. It's just like just make fun of it.
yeah.
Like
But,
why the fuck is she doing that? It's funny. It's the best way to watch stuff.
Yeah. But my friends were just like, Jack, stop laughing. I'm like, no, I
Really
can't.
funny.
Keep on saying my friends, but they'll be like, no, we're not friends. I'm sorry.
No, we're not with him.
We're not with him. We don't know who he is. Get him away from us. But
Good friends.
yeah, friends. That's something I don't have. I'm lying, guys. It's all exaggerated.
I'm just
But,
here for the money.
But I'm here for the money. But so it was pretty good. I would just make fun of stuff like when the demon, not demon, possessed girl, I guess, does the weird stretchy mouth no pupil thing. I'm just like, my name's Stretchy Face, and I care what you think.
I'm actually looking at the picture right now. It's pretty gross. She looks weird.
And
She's like a blow-up doll. The one I have.
yes, we know you have a vast collection of those.
Just no. No.
But
Don't want to dig that hole.
Okay, but I really did like the movie. It was very nice. I like the 50s aesthetic of it, or 60s, I guess, because it was before the moon landing and all that.
I was gonna say, is that 2 movies in a row that you watch in the time setting?
Yep.
Wasn't fucking whatever Miss Eagle.
Miss
Eagles.
Eagles. Miss Eagles, House of Beagles.
Yeah. Full of beagles. What's a beagle?
Okay.
Beagle.
The Legal Beagles, House of Eagles.
Oh, it's a dog.
You don't. I thought you were joking for a second.
No, I didn't know. I was just
Didn't know what a beagle was.
That was a type
Just
of.
gotta check.
That was a different kind of bagel. Like for non-Jewish people.
Just go to New York. Is this place owned by Jewish people? No. Can I get a bagel then? Or a beagle? I messed it up. I'm sorry. The movie was good. It was one of those things where I never watched a horror movie before, so I don't have anything to compare it to.
Was it campy? Or was it serious?
Like dead pretty serious.
Okay.
Like I mean, the Holocaust gets involved.
What?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Spoilers. If you don't want to listen to spoilers, click that little annotation below that I'm forcing Jack to add right now.
No.
Congratulations. More editing for Jack. If there's no annotation,
fuck
oops.
you. I'm spoiling movies later on.
Do you want me to spoil this for you, or
go? Sure. I'm not gonna watch this.
Okay. So in the basement of the house. So the rules of Ouija is the Ouija board is
Ouija.
One. I think it's like, don't play alone, don't play in a graveyard, and always say goodbye. Well, the little girl breaks all 3 rules because
fucking idiot.
She plays alone. She didn't say goodbye, and their house is a graveyard. Want to know how?
What, their house is a graveyard?
In their basement, there's an old like Nazi torture room.
Wait, what country is this based
corpses. It's in America. Like, this is the guy they escaped. This doctor Nazi guy escaped.
So the main character from the Human Centipede is the other guy in this movie.
Well, no, he doesn't actually show up in the movie. He's long dead.
Oh, okay, right.
But so the corpses or whatever, the ghosts or demons, whatever they are, of these people who were just killed by this man, took over the house and killed all the people inside, except for the main character girl. And the only thing that actually got me to flinch in this movie was the mom breaking her wrist to get out of this, like,
ooh,
what's it called? She was cuffed to a wall, or not a wall, to I guess
a pipe,
a doctor's bench or something like that.
Oh,
like,
okay,
like torture kind of stuff.
Yeah,
and the girl sewing the little girl's mouth shut. And then the girl in the mental hospital biting her finger off to make a Ouija board.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
With out of her blood.
Okay.
That's how the movie ends, with her making a Ouija board out of her blood, and then the sister coming and crawling on the walls, and then just going up to the doctor, who's just like, what's going on with this girl?
What the fuck? It's weird.
She's just like, she's weird. She's using
Um,
eyeglasses and her hands as a Ouija board.
fucking, no, not related really. Kind of, fucking. Remember Super Eye Patch Wolf? You know, remember talking to him before?
I don't remember.
He's a cool Irish guy. He does like review videos. I've met him a few times at cons, but he has a podcast and they did a Halloween themed one. But
Yeah.
they're talking about Ouija boards, and I couldn't sleep. Like, okay, right. So the way they do the podcast is they add like music into the background, or like what's the word? It's not music. It's like music to set the tone. I can't.
Okay.
I'm losing the track, but like it was really eerie, and it kept me up. And they're talking about Ouija boards, and Ouija boards are dumb. I never use Ouija boards, kid. Never ever.
Never use a Ouija board.
Nothing
unless
good
you
comes
have
from it.
to. Yeah. My
Nothing
friend's
good
got a Ouija board, and oh, that reminds me. One last thing. One of the people that we were with, one of the people who, one of the people in the group of buddies that we were all in, the rest of these singers, they looked like the main character in the movie. The one who bites the finger off, and they were kind of like freaked out by that, and I'm just like, I want to bring in a Ouija board because my friend, I know he has like that old classic Ouija board. I'm like, I want to bring this in just to be a jerk.
No,
like,
no.
hey, look at this. Hey, you want to play Ouija? You want to play
No.
with
The answer is
Ouija
no.
board?
No, Jawaddles.
Don't ever bring in a Ouija board to school.
Motherfucker. I fucking okay, right. I'm not easily spooked. But you know, like those like top 10 psychological experiments you won't believe happened, kind of things. You know,
Block
those?
all those channels.
Yeah, I should do that. I went into a rabbit hole of watching those, and I got like freaked out, and I couldn't sleep for like one of the nights, because my house decided to be like weirdly noisy, like naturally, like by itself. You know the way like the house like settles and shit like that, and like makes like squeaks. Yeah, it decided
No,
to be.
because I don't have an ancient house that's been around for 200 years.
My house isn't that ancient even. It's dumb, but fucking I couldn't sleep.
It's not
the
made of
worst.
wood.
Halloween doesn't help either. But skeletons are cool though. We can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Skeletons are my favorite. You saw George, didn't you? Remember George? My little skeleton friend.
Oh yeah, you took
Yeah.
Snapchat with him.
Cool ass guy. Okay, right. Jawaddles, you got anything else?
Well, I still got more of my week. That was just
Cool.
watching the movie.
Oh,
No,
you did
afterwards. Yeah. Well, that was pretty much it. Holy cow.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, well, no, well, that's pretty
You
much
didn't
it
do
for
stuff.
stuff that I did. I did do a few things. I made a lot of mistakes.
Go.
So, you know what, I'm just gonna go with the best first because I'm too lazy to think of anything else. But so I was heading over to go do something with my friends, and there's a dog, and it's behind a fence, and it's like all excited and happy, and I thought I just wanted I thought it smelled my dog on me, so I bring out my hand, let it sniff it. It like chomps at my hand.
What the fuck?
So yeah, it was a big dog, but I didn't expect it to just go. And everyone else is like, "Oh, you deserved it. Why'd you do that?" I'm like, I don't know. Every other dog on the planet that I've interacted with has never done that.
You should have bit him back.
I should punch him right in the nose, but there's a little kid right next to him, so I didn't want to do that.
Punch the kid.
What?
Punch the kid.
Punch the kid. No, but like,
You never see it coming.
yeah, but now my hands are like scarred up because freaking dog just brutally bit me. I didn't even expect it, dude.
It adds character.
It adds character to my hand.
Yeah.
Of course, it was my right hand.
Of course.
So I had band-aids on it for 2 days.
It's like, what was Jawaddles doing? Fighting with a dog? Cool. What
Yeah.
a badass.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bit deep. I'm surprised I didn't need stitches. And without your kisses.
More like bitches, am I right, dogs?
No, I'll pass on that one.
Oh, good. Okay.
Let's see. Wow, not really much happened this week, but
Fucking rad.
But the whole situation with my lunch, how the chairs are obnoxious. Well,
Yeah.
they've got a final solution. Now it's only
Wait.
6 chairs. What?
Don't say final solution.
That's the
Do
final.
not. Don't use that phrasing.
No, I'm using that
Don't
phrasing because it's just it's just ridiculous, and I mean, I guess it works, but not really.
What happened?
So
What
now
did they do?
they have all the tables separate, like the little. If they were like Lego blocks, Lego bricks, they'd be like 2x4 kind of thing. Like it's not too. It's like you can fit about 2 people on one side, one on so one side takes 2, the other side takes 1, that kind of thing. So if it was, I can't explain. But so now it's only 6 people to a table, and so far it's been pretty fine. But my friends are now separated from me, and it's kind of like, oh shoot, I dropped my pen.
As part of the final solution.
That's finally final solution. But soon we will.
That phrasing, I'm not happy with that phrasing.
I know you're not happy with that phrasing. I intentionally made awful phrasing. But now the deaf mute gang, I know they can't count. I know now. I know for a fact they can't count because I looked over at the table. They've got like 8 people. I'm thinking to myself, it's 6 chairs to a table. They probably don't care, but at the same time, I'm like, you tense child.
Is she still deaf and mute?
Yep, she's still deaf and mute.
Dang.
It's hard to locate her because all the seats are switched around, so can't find them as easily because I keep on forgetting. Oh yeah, they're not the top row anymore.
They're dead.
They're dead. They died. They come back to life every lunch, just so I can freaking hate their guts.
Resurrected.
Resurrected.
Heroes never die.
Heroes never die until they do. Oops.
Until they go blind.
Okay, and let's see. Yeah, it's the last thing. No shave November. I haven't shaved since like the day before Halloween, and now my face is so itchy, and I hope to God I don't break out because that'll be awful. But
I think like not shaving like makes you break out more.
Yeah, it does because it keeps the oils.
Yeah, all the oils and the juices.
All the oils and the juices. Ooh, what's this?
It's Jawaddles' face.
It's covered in grease and oil. Hey, Joel, didn't know you were leafy.
Another fantastic video. Waddle, you got anything else?
No.
Cool. My week,
I'll remember something halfway through your week. So there.
Oh, that's always the best. Okay, so I watched.
Hey, Jack, wait! I just remembered something.
Okay, go ahead.
I was breathing.
Damn.
There, that's my week.
Inward breathing or inward singing, whatever the fuck the thing is. Okay.
Wait. I forgot. Keep going.
God damn it.
You know I'm gonna interrupt you more just for that.
Yeah, I know. I'm very cautious to start now. I watched a bunch of stuff this week.
Like what?
First of all, I've been watching Avatar: Last Airbender now for the last like few weeks. Finished last season. That's a good show. And I know you haven't watched it in a while, Jack. You haven't watched it in like 10 years, something like that. You said, right?
At this point, 11 years, and
Okay.
even then, I watched very minimal of it.
Okay. Well, okay. So that show is great. That show is 10 on 10, barring one thing that deducts it a little bit. Okay.
What?
So the show is about Aang, and Aang is a monk originally, and he's a pacifist, but like it doesn't really come into being an issue until the last half of the last season. Because like not to spoil anything, but like there's one definite antagonist throughout the whole show, and towards the end of the last season, it's like come clear that Aang has to kill him. Pretty much, that's just it has to happen. And it literally it's never come up as an issue until the last like 5 episodes. I think I'm pretty sure it's 5 episodes. And from that 5 episodes, he like struggles outright to like deal with like, I have to kill this guy, and he's like, it's like betraying old morals and like what he believes and stuff like that, and like all his avatar spirits from past lives are like telling him, go do it, kill the guy, fuck it. But he's like, no, I don't want to kill him. I'm a pacifist. And that dragged out way too long. Like,
I don't want to kill him. You don't know me.
Literally everyone's like, you have to kill him. You need to kill the bad guy. He's the bad guy, and he needs to get rid of him.
He needs to be deaded.
Like, he's a bad guy. He's like the worst of the worst. And it's just like, I don't understand how they tripped so much on just the last few episodes with this. I think it's like, it's only a small thing that annoyed me though, because like the show is like incredible. It's such a well put together show. Animation, story, characters, everything's great about it. It's just this one small thing.
One small thing for man, one giant thing for JackHates.
And like, I mean, the show ends actually well. He does overcome that whole thing, and there's an alternative to the situation that I was happy with. That show is great. If you've never watched that show or have a very, very bad memory of it, rewatch that show. It's 3 seasons. It's such an easy watch as well. It's such an easy watch. Speaking of not such an easy watch, Jawaddles. So I finished Avatar: Last Airbender. Okay. Mm-hmm. I went straight on to Legend of Korra immediately.
Oh.
And I finished the first season.
Mm-hmm.
The first season's 12 episodes, by the way. Or 12 or 13. I fucking flew through it. I sat down yesterday and just finished it. So a thing I liked, well, a lot of shows have it as well, but Avatar: Last Airbender consistently had like, the main characters always had like their win moment. Like, they had a moment where they passed like a difficulty they were having in the show. Like, it was consistent through the story. It made sense. It was fine. Legend of Korra has an issue with this because the main cast gets their ass kicked so much consistently. Like, okay, so if you've never seen Legend of Korra, the first season has a bad guy, and his power is he can remove people. His bending powers, basically. And he's got like, okay, right. I need to kind of just explain. So after Last Airbender starts, it's like set in like what seems like almost industrial era, a kind of world. And Legend of Korra is set in, it's a time jump of like, I think it's about 8 years, I think, from the two series. And it's like unabashedly based in the 1940s. Like, it's got propaganda, it's got very like World War II like overtones, and stuff with like how like there's a whole movement fighting against the all the benders basically, and like trying to like make the world equal. It's
Even Bender Rodriguez.
You gotta stop that bending.
Bender Rodriguez.
He's a bender.
What about Ben 10?
No, shoot him. Shoot the reboot him.
I never liked Ben 10.
I didn't either. I was too old for it as well when it came out. So the show, I like Avatar. You always felt good watching it because the main characters that you liked, always won and got their win every so often. They had like difficulties, but they also got their win. Korra doesn't have this, and it really annoyed me, and like it made me like, I think 4 occasions I was like, I kind of want to stop watching this, because it got to a point where it's just like consistently like, I don't feel good watching the show, and so that's not a thing you want in a TV show.
Yeah.
And going off that, Korra, I should probably just talk about Korra, because Korra is like a completely different character compared to Aang. Korra just wants to fight people. She has like her first tree. She has earth, water, and fire from a kid. Like being a kid, like she can bend all those from a kid,
Hmm.
and when she is a kid, and like she wants to fight, she wants to just like take everything head on, as opposed to like Aang, who's like very, very reserved, and like holds back and everything and double thinks everything. And I kind of like the difference in characters, but she sucks. She's not a good fighter. Like compared to the people she's fighting, she gets her ass kicked so many times. And the new cast, they basically recast the main team from Legend of the last
Legend
Avatar.
of Zelda.
Legend of Zelda, yes. But it's kind of like it's different genders instead of Aang, it's Korra instead of the two waterbenders, the two water tribe twins.
Sammy, and Jimmy. Got the names.
Instead of them, it's two brothers. And weird thing. Okay, so remember Zuko, the guy with the Fire Nation guy, who's like the bad guy. They have in Legend of Korra, so there's an 8-year jump, and there's a new like commander of the Fire Nation's like fleet. He has the exact same voice as Zuko. No
That's
adding
an odd
like
choice.
yeah, it's like there's no adding to like a deeper voice or anything. It's the exact same voice, and it was really weird. And I feel like he's going to be replacing Zuko now in that cast as well. And it's such a weird show because they're basing a lot of it off the setup for the Last Airbender with like characters and like how many people are in the team and different stuff like that.
I don't think the show even got a. I think it stopped at one point actually.
I think it stopped at season 3 and then got an extra season, but it was online only, and now it's season 5 is being continued on in a comic book.
Yeah.
And the thing I do really like about it is, so I said it before, there's like an 8-year time jump between Last Airbender and Legend of Korra. One of my favourite things about the show is, and one of the things I like and dislike, they drip feed you stuff, the events that happened in between Last Airbender and Legend of Korra, with like the characters that you followed through the first series. So you see like a little bit of Aang, you see a little bit of I need to double check their names. I actually need to check their names. Hang on.
Katana.
Katara.
Katara.
Fuck.
Intentionally, I knew it was like something.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you see a little bit of Aang when he's older. You see a little bit of Katara. She's still alive.
Oh, I thought Aang died.
Oh yeah, no, Aang died. Yeah, no, he did. Because that's how if the Avatar dies, another Avatar like is reincarnated.
Yeah.
So Aang did die. Katara is still alive, but she's really, really old. Toph.
Wait, you said it was like an 8-year jump.
80,
Okay.
80. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think that's
it's my
possible.
accent. It's okay. It's my accent.
Blame the accent.
Toph,
Don't take responsibility. Blame your accent.
Toph, the Earthbender who taught Aang, is dead. Sokka, I think, is dead as well, and I think
How'd they
Zuko's...
die?
We don't know, and like, well, I don't know. Other people know, obviously, and Appa's gone as well, unfortunately.
The big fluff ball.
Yeah, but they have other ones who aren't as interesting. But they're drip feeding you information of what happened in between that time, and I really, really, really like that because it's like slight bits of story. So that's cool, I guess. I hope it gets better. I really hope
Probably
it gets
will.
better because like the animation from Last Airbender to Legend of Korra it's amazing. Like the jump in quality is like phenomenal. Like it's watercolor backgrounds with like impeccably like line drawn characters. It's one of the best like looking animated shows I've seen. Like with such attention to detail in the characters, because it's very like it's more anime style than Avatar was. And it's really nice, and I hope it gets better because I've been told that every season has a new villain.
Ooh, that could.
And I feel like that could be rushing a lot of story stuff.
It could shoot it in the foot.
Yeah. So and like, the end of that series, like, kind of just like the first season, it just kind of ended. Like, there's a build up, and then the last 2 episodes ends pretty much. No, last episode ends. It just like ends like that up until like the very last episode's build up, and then just that's it. Like, the bad guy is super powerful. Oh, he's gone. That's it. It's like, it's weird. It's such a weird.
He died, but now he's replaced by a more powerful power
Actually,
named Steve.
spoiler for the first season of Legend of Korra. Jawaddles, are you ever gonna watch it?
Nope.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so right, bad guy and bad guy's brother. They're both bloodbenders.
Woo.
Yeah, it's actually pretty
That's all
cool.
that's all I know. Bloodbending.
Bloodbending's badass. That's all we need to know. So the bad guy and his brother escape after being found out, because he was the bad guy was leading the anti-bender movements, and there was a lie told basically that his parents were killed by firebenders, and his face was fucked up and everything. That was all a lie. It was makeup. He was actually a bender, really, and he was like lying to everyone to get back at benders.
I could just imagine it rains and it's like, my face is melting. Yes, your face is
he wears a
melting.
mask.
Oh.
He does wear a mask, but he takes off his mask at one point, and it's like, it looks like it's all fucked up. But then he falls into water, and it happens to come off. But okay, so
Does he not have a mirror?
No. Well, he gets like thrown into the sea, and then like everyone sees that he's not. Oh, he doesn't have a fucked up face. He's a liar.
He's a liar.
And he uses water bending as well. It was like, oh yeah, he's not who he said he was. So bad guy and his brother escape on a boat, and bad guy's brother is sitting as a passenger, and bad guy is driving the boat. Bad guy's brother takes an electric shock glove, which is like a thing they used in the show to basically like knock out benders. He opens the fuel cap of the tank, puts the glove over it, and then he blew up the boat. I was in shock, because that's like one of the darkest things I've ever seen happen in a show. That's a Nickelodeon, dude. That's kids are watching that, and like, okay, yeah.
Hey, do you mind if I just blow up this boat real quick? No, not at all. Thanks.
So, Legend of Korra is pretty good. I hope it gets better. I really hope it gets better. Next week we'll find out, because I'll probably watch another 2 seasons, because it's like 12 episodes a season. So it's basically, like a full season of Legend of, of Avatar. Avatar: Last Airbender is 1 season, while Legend of Korra is 2 seasons of the 1 season of The Last Airbender, if that makes any sense, Jack.
No.
Does that make any sense? Okay. Last Airbender was like 24 episodes a season. Korra was 12 episodes a season. So it's like, split the difference. So I'll probably have another 2 seasons finished between now and next week. Thirdly, I'll watch more stuff. Want to see Doctor Strange, the new Marvel movie. Jawaddles, do you know anything about Mr. Strange?
No, the original intention on Tuesday was to watch that, so I don't know anything about it.
Dang it, I just missed a good conversation. Okay.
All I know is Benedict Cumberbatch is Doctor Strange.
Yes, and he does a really good American accent in it, by the way. Like, shockingly good. So setup is Benedict Cumberbatch, or Doctor Strange. He is a brain surgeon. No, he's a surgeon. And he's very good with his hands. He's amazing. He's Jawaddles. Come on.
You
Come on.
You set that one up.
Damn it! I lost my train of thought. He is like one of the best surgeons in the world. Gets in a car accident. His hands get all fucked up. Like the nerves get all fucked up in his hands. And
that's pretty strange.
Oh, right.
I'm
good
sorry.
one. And he basically finds out this guy who got like his spine fixed really good, and he goes and finds out how that happened, and he goes to the place where it happened, and he starts training with this like wizard. I'm just gonna say wizard. She's a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
She's called the Ancient One, by the way. I didn't need to point that out. And he starts training to use magic, I guess. And then there's these bad guys who are trying to summon like Cthulhu, basically, or Dormammu. And he's like, he's an otherworldly being, pretty much Cthulhu, one of the old gods. But Doctor Strange is like one of the weirder characters who were like in the main line of the Avengers. And like he's a man.
He's an Avenger.
Yeah, he's one of like the main guys.
Huh.
He's up there with like Tony Stark. Fuck, what was I gonna go with that? Yeah, he's one of the weirdest guys, and that translates really well to the movie, because that movie's weird. That movie's unabashedly weird. There's weird magic. There's a cloak that has a mind of its own. There's this eye of Aganos, I think it's called, that lets him manipulate time. Okay, right, here's the thing. I went into that movie being told that it's as good as Guardians of the Galaxy. And have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy, Jack?
Nope.
Guardians of the Galaxy is my favourite Marvel movie. I knew you would like it, because the music is amazing in it. It's all like 70s rock music. The main like soundtrack of it. It's what I love about it the most.
Hooked on a feeling.
That trailer for the new one doesn't look too good, by the way. No. Not too hot on that trailer. But
then again, trailers can be crap.
That's true. It's just because they didn't use new music that I was a little bit salty, but that's okay.
Did they use new music? Or
they didn't.
Oh, so just use Hooked on a Feeling again?
Yes.
Just next movie's just titled Hooked on a Feeling.
Yeah, Hooked on a Feeling. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Hooked on a Feeling.
Ooga chaka. Ooga chaka. Ooga.
That's such a good song. Blue Suede. Oh, they actually... Okay, I'm not sure if it's like completely redone, but they reused a shot in Doctor Strange from that movie, where it's like in Guardians of the Galaxy, there's a prison guard listening to Star-Lord's cassette tape, and there's also a scene in Doctor Strange where it's like Strange is like stealing books from the library,
yeah,
and the librarian's like listening to music, and it looks really similar to the Guardians of the Galaxy scene. I thought it was pretty funny. But I had two small problems with this movie. It's good. It is good. It's a really good Marvel movie. But I have two small problems with it. Okay, first of all, it's based around magic. It's based around mysticism in like the harshest sense. There's a lot of mystic talk. And I feel like on my first viewing, a lot of it went over my head. And I feel like I need to see it again to get it all in. I probably more than likely I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong about that, but I think I need to see it again just to confirm that. But
just see it 50 more times. Give Marvel all your money.
Yeah, but there's a lot of like random like words like the Dormammu and the Eye of Agnos. Like what the I don't know what that is. That's a lot of words after taking it once. I feel like I need to see it again for that. That's one small thing.
It detects your schmibibity.
Yes. Glyven.
Glyven.
And the one that annoyed me the most. So I was talking about Korra. Remember, it was like build up, and it kind of dropped the ball at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so Doctor Strange has this whole build up with the bad guy Dormammu, like the elder god guy who lives in like a different dimension. So he basically wants to absorb. He wants to eat Earth. He wants us to eat it because he's like, yo, Earth is delicious. I'm gonna eat that shit. And these guys are trying to summon him so he can eat Earth and go into the next life, which is supposed to be better. And you know that sort of like mysticism talk, like, oh, the afterlife will be better than the new life.
The next Earth will be much better than the one we're on.
Yes,
it will have 2 KFCs instead of just 1.
That it ends with
everyone eating at KFC.
Shawarma. They eat at shawarma. It ends with Doctor Strange confronting Dormammu and setting a time loop until he gives up and like leaves Earth basically.
Leave Earth. We don't want 2 KFCs. We want 2 Popeyes. I don't like Popeyes.
It's Papa John's or nothing.
Papa John's or nothing.
It's okay. It's. I don't think it's really well done because there's a lot of build up to it, and then it just kind of happens. He sets the time thing, and it resets again, and he dies, and he resets again, and he dies, and he because the Dormammu wants none of it. He wants Earth, and that's it. And
So he keeps on dying.
He keeps on killing Doctor Strange, but Doctor Strange set a time loop to like reset after after he dies.
So it's like Miss Peregrine's, where with the time loop, it's just going.
So and eventually he does convince him because like it's a Marvel movie, the good guy has to win. But
I want a Marvel movie where the good guy doesn't win.
Right? That'd be the best. I'd love that. I mean, the Fantastic Four. Nobody won in that movie. Nobody won.
Batman v Superman. No one won.
No one won.
Not even the viewers.
Everyone. Not even the civilians who Batman killed. Fuck. Okay. That movie just ends. The finale just kind of happens, and that's it. And if this is a 2-hour long movie, by the way, I need to point that out. I feel like it could have like needed an extra 30 minutes just to draw out the ending, I think. Otherwise, it's a really good movie. You should go see it if you like Marvel movies. If not, Jack, you should watch Marvel movies.
Too lazy.
Right, second to last one. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I put up a poll on Twitter like, yo, I'm finished Avatar, give me stuff to watch. And the top 2 results were Legend of Korra and Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is another show I watched this week. I sound so excited, Jack, don't I?
Nope.
No. Okay, Hunter x Hunter is basically... Okay, I got a lot of recommendations from this, and I finally sat down to watch it. Okay, so I want to go over just the basic premise of this show, okay? So, first of all, main character, little kid, he looks super innocent, and... Jawaddles, did you see a picture of it? I tweeted about it the other day.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember half the things I read. Awesome. Okay, well, the kid he looks super innocent, like wide-eyed, like protagonist. I think he's like 11. Jeez, that's pretty young.
In the show, hang on, I'll fucking just link you to the fucking thing. I can't send pictures apparently on this for some reason. So, main character called Gon, by the way, his name is Gon. Gon. What a cool character. See him there? See his little face? Oh
wait, I saw that face before.
Yeah, he is 11 and he's the main character, and...
Hi, I'm 11!
And he wants to be something called a hunter.
I'm gonna hunt a whole bunch of ghosts! Ghostbusters!
Hey, we'll get back to that after this, by the way, because I watched something else.
Oh no.
No, you'll like that one. You'll like the next one.
Okay.
Okay, so being a hunter is like the coolest job in the world. It's like hunting monsters, criminals, and you become like, it's kind of like a bounty hunter, but like you're a cool guy. You're paid like a bunch of money. Like if you're a hunter, you're set for life pretty much. And Gon wants to become one. And to become one, you have to go through this like extensive entrance exam. Like hundreds of people die at this, by the way.
And just an 11-year-old kid with a mace, and he's just like, "Hi, I want to be a hunter," and everyone just punches him in the face.
Dude, his main weapon is a fucking fishing rod. It's like, okay,
it's like Animal Crossing music plays while he walks. Da 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 da.
100 people die in these exams, taking it and retaking it every year, because it happens like once a year, and you can take it, and if you fail, you can take it again, unless you die, then you can't take it again, unless you're a ghost. That's how the world works. And I'm only about 6 episodes in so far, and they're still in the exam right now, and I like it. I do like it, but the characters are like too normal looking, if that makes any sense. Okay, so you see main kid there, Gon.
Yep.
He wears a green jacket, green shorts. His hair is spiky, generic spiky anime kid. and
Okay.
his main weapon is a fishing pole.
So as Japanese as you can get.
Yeah. Second main character is a guy with black spiky hair. He wears glasses. He's tall. He wears a suit. And he has a briefcase with something. I think it's shredded up newspapers. I'm pretty sure it's shredded up newspapers.
Just
He
open
has
up
a-
and it's like, what am I supposed to do with this?
It's just fish. It's just fish. He just has a suitcase. I think he's a doctor, or he wants to be like a doctor or something like that. Other main character or other like part of the main character cast. He's a blonde guy. He has a dark past. He wears white clothes, and there's not much else. And then I think there's another kid who's got like grey hair, anime hair, of course, Jawaddles, as we all like.
Every
the grey
kid has
anime
gray
hair.
hair somehow. No matter how old you are, you've got gray hair.
He's got normal clothes, and his main weapon is a skateboard. This show is weird. it's such a weird show to watch compared to like other stuff I've watched before, and I like it. I do kind of like it. I'm seeing like I'm complaining about it, but I do actually kind of like it. Because all the characters look so normal, and then everyone around them and the world is so weird because there's monsters. There's just weird monsters. There's weird looking people. It's just a weird like juxtaposition that I kind of like. I do kind of like it. And hopefully I'll watch more of that in the next few weeks. Jack, back to anime talk, right?
Is there still more?
Hunter x Hunter is an anime, but also I watched one more thing this week.
What is it?
I watched Ghost Stories.
Yes!
I watched the first episode of Ghost Stories.
And is it glorious?
Satsuki, take your head out of the window. You'll get your head chopped off. That show is fucking ridiculous. I think the reference went over your head, but it was like, yeah, nothing bad happens to that happens to kid. What the fuck was it? It's like bad things only happen to bad people, like Republicans, but we're too young to vote or something like that. That show is fucking. Dude. That's just an abridged. They gave someone a show and they're like, "Hey, write this yourself."
Yeah,
they made
no
an
one
abridged
liked
series.
It in Japan, so when they bought it to be dubbed, they're just like, just do whatever.
I only watched the first episode. White panties, right, Jack?
Panties, yes. The guy loves them.
Oh, he loves them. He loves them. Fucking. Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? No, I'm Jewish. That show is fucking amazing. I cannot wait to watch more of it. Jawaddles, thank you for a good recommendation.
You're welcome.
Well fucking done. There's nothing more to go over. If you've never seen it, it's on YouTube, by the way. All the episodes are on YouTube if you want to find
they're
them.
on YouTube? Yeah,
I found them on YouTube. Go watch that. Go watch the dub of it. It's fucking it's such a mediocre show without the dub.
Oh yeah, it would be boring as all heck.
No, it's such a weird like put together show, but like with the dub, it's just like amazing. It's dumb, it's stupid. I love it.
Also, in the first episode, one of the kids dab, so that's for all you millennial. You saw
dab.
it, right?
I saw the dab actually.
He did that, and that's a 2001 show, so they did it before it was cool, and before it was awful.
Everyone go watch Ghost Stories. It's
got dabs. It's got dabs. It's got for all you millennials.
An amazing dub.
Yes, I don't know how millennials work. When does millennial start?
Even though we're millennials.
When does millennial start and when does it end?
If you were young during the turn of the century, you're a millennial.
Okay, so I was one.
Millennial.
Thank you for swallowing into the mic.
Yeah, sorry.
But I guess the people who made Grand Theft Auto don't know what millennial is, because this guy, he was like freaking the kid, the Michael's son is like in his 20s, and he's like, you millennials are all the same. It's like, dang, Michael, his son. He's like, you millennials are all the same. Like,
who are we talking about?
Michael, his son. Michael said to his son, you millennials are all the same. And
wait, who's Michael?
He's the white guy who's not crazy.
Were we talking about Ghost Stories?
Yes. No, we're talking about Ghost Stories.
I didn't know his name was Michael.
No, I was talking about Grand Theft Auto 5.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
You millennials are all the same.
Oh, also, one last thing.
Yes.
I played Persona 3 some more. I found out this week that's a 100-hour plus RPG. So
You got
that'll
some.
be taking up my time for the next few weeks with video games. I keep forgetting I started that game. And I keep remembering.
You should
I keep
record
playing
it.
No, not a JRPG. No one would watch that, Jack. Persona
Yep.
3. I'm making more video game friends. I'm dating video game girls. I'm fusing personas, going on tea dates. It's great. It's such a good game. It's such a fun game. The music's so good. I don't know why I keep forgetting I started that game though. I legit I start play for five hours, drop it for like a week. I'm like, oh, I started that. Another 5 hours.
Drop
A week
for
after.
another week.
It's weird. It's weird. I love that game. That'll be like the next few weeks of like me talking about it probably, unless I drop it completely. Probably
And I'll
won't,
just be like, Jack, I don't know anything about this game. I've had a friend talk to me about it, and I still am like, what?
All you need to know is that personas are stands. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Stands are, yeah, you got it. There you go. And that's my week. I had a lot. I did a lot this week.
Yep.
A lot of free time.
Shall we get right into the news?
Yeah, Jawaddles, you want to hit us up with the news?
Donald Trump won.
Fucking, oh my god.
Yep.
Americans, what's your why? Why? Actually, why? Seriously.
Because I guess yes. That's my explanation.
He bragged about making a sexual assault on a woman like not two or 3 weeks ago. I feel like people are forgetting about that, but you know.
Yep.
No big deal.
No big deal.
This is your president.
We'll have to see how things go.
Oh, terribly.
But hey, he's got the perfect non-assassination plan because
Oh no.
his
Yeah, the
vice
video
pres-
game.
his vice president. A lot of people don't like him, so if he's gone,
Who's the
then,
Who's the vice president?
I can't remember his name right now. Hold on.
Racist, mixed racist,
Pence.
man.
Pence. Mike
Oh,
Pence.
I've heard about him. I've heard people talking shit.
Yeah.
Oh God, America, I don't understand you. I really don't. I mean, they were not. First of all, the two candidates were not amazing.
Nope.
Well,
Hillary
was
screwed over.
There
Bernie.
was shady stuff going on
She
with
screwed
Hillary.
over Bernie.
She did screw over Bernie. Bernie would have been the best option that election.
Yep. But he got screwed over
He got screwed over.
in the primary.
I don't like. It's just
11,000 people wrote in Harambe, so you know, I don't think many people were too good with this.
Like and like the Canadian passport bureau or something. The Canadian tourism website crashed from Americans going onto it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's been, it's ridiculous. I don't understand what he expected from this, guys. I'm not American. I can't speak for all Americans out there, but like honestly, like he's not a good candidate.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're voting ironically, you don't deserve to vote. Because I've heard people like, oh yeah, I voted for Trump ironically. No, you don't deserve
You don't
a
vote
vote.
ironically. It's not right.
People have bragged about that online. I've seen people bragging about it.
You don't.
Don't, guys. You
Okay.
don't deserve a vote if you're doing that.
If you're gonna waste it, at least don't waste it on something that could completely screw everyone over.
And I mean, after
Like, stay out of the
After-
actual stuff. Do
Yeah,
the
but
crappy write-in for Harambe.
after he was like announced, he did. There was one thing I was really worried about. It was the LGBTQ community, because I know a few people in America who are part of that community, and they're all cool people.
Well,
And I was
the
a
thing about
lot of them are cool.
No, I'm
They're-
not talking
they're
about.
not, like,
I'm not talking
sorry.
about the. Oh, they're not cool. No, I'm talking about. That's the Supreme Court. So as long as that doesn't, as long as the one person, the one Republican who voted yes for the marriage, as
Yeah.
long as they still are alive, there's nothing to worry about. If they die, yes, start running for the hills.
I just feel like people who live in America right now, who are in that community, and like minorities as well, same thing. You are, you could be in trouble because I've seen reports of like people just getting attacked on the street,
Oh,
and like there's riots. I've heard about the
yep.
riots. Jowaddles, can you like phone in on the riots here? Like
I have not seen.
what's going
I've not
on?
seen a single riot, but I do know people at my school did not stand for the Pledge of
Yeah,
Allegiance when on Wednesday morning. That's all.
like
That's about the extent I saw. But I do
I'm
know
really
the
sorry.
editors from the game room, Ryan and Matt, were both
Yeah,
arrested because they got caught up in one of those.
arrested
They weren't even protesting. Yeah,
with Super Mega.
yeah, super mega. They
They were
got
arrested.
arrested. They were wrongly
Really?
arrested. They weren't even
Huh.
protesting. They just kind of got caught up in it.
I
Oops.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, I was just gonna say like I'm just worried about people who are not like basically who are not a white male. That's just the best way to put it because people who like since Obama was in office, like people who were kind of like opposing Obama were like pushed back because it was like wrong to do stuff like that, speak out against like feminism, speak out against like the LGBTQ and like minorities and stuff like that. But now you have a candidate, you have a possible president right now who seems to be against what those people were, or seems to
Fighting
be
for.
for what those people, yeah, were what those people were
But
like fighting for. And
by the
like,
way, we should have a little annotation to skip politicalness if you don't want to listen to
yeah,
this.
if you don't want to,
This is
yeah,
pretty much after this. There's probably going to, unless something really goes wrong. This is probably the last you'll hear of politics on this.
yeah, probably. Like,
Hopefully, I hope we
I
don't need to
really
talk
hope
about it.
nothing happens. I really hope nothing happens. I hope that Trump comes in, he does at least
Nothing.
something,
He just
either,
sleeps all day.
either does nothing, or does something actually like good.
He's just like,
If not, your whole voting system and you electing this guy is a complete joke. Because
I could just
I
imagine
mean,
he gets into office, he rips off the mask, and it's actually Bernie the whole time.
yeah, yeah, it was me. It was me all along.
It was me, Bernie Sanders.
This guy is supported by KKK like
Yep.
heads. I'm really worried what's gonna happen, and like people leaving is fine. Fucking what's her name? Who's that blonde comedian who everyone hates? Amy Schumer.
People hate Amy Schumer.
Oh, I fucking hate her.
I don't know anything about her, so I can't really judge.
She was one of the
She
main
has her
people,
own-
one of the big. Sorry, go ahead.
She has her own show now. I've never watched
Yeah.
it.
People aren't a fan of her online apparently. Apparently she's a bit psycho. But what I was gonna say is she was one of the big people who said if Trump gets in, she's gonna leave,
Now
and then
what?
she backed down.
Huh.
She was like, it was a joke. I'm like, yeah, it's like
A lot of
Jesus, way
people back down.
to back down.
Oh, wait.
Guys.
I'm looking at the trending on Twitter. Donald Trump sits down with 60 Minutes. Oh,
What was that? Sorry.
Donald Trump's on 60 Minutes apparently, and now he's got the little flag lapel on his shirt because now it's official.
Still has that red tie.
Still has the red tie.
Good old red tie. I don't know what else to say to it. Like, America, you messed up. I'm just gonna be honest. You messed up. You done goofed. I hope nothing goes wrong with him as president. And as a light note, we should probably mention the whole Joe Biden overly
Biden
protective
memes.
best friend thing.
Yeah,
It's been great. That's
Me
been like my
IRL.
favorite thing coming out of this. It's like, hey, Obama, when he comes in, you distract him and I'll push him over. He's like, Obama's like, no, Joe.
Obama's
It's-
like, no. Hey, hold my
come
hand
on.
for a bit. Why? Just trust me. Just do it.
It's pretty good. That was a pretty funny thing to come out of it. But like, I've nothing else. I've nothing positive to say about it. I really don't.
Hold on. Let's see if I can find it.
Like you were saying earlier, because I don't know, but the electoral college,
Electoral college. Yes.
will that make much of a difference?
Possibly, but it's very unlikely that they'll vote against what they already said they would, because pretty much Trump chooses people who are guaranteed to vote for him. That's
what are the electoral college, by the way?
They're chosen, I guess, by the president. It's so confusing. I can't even explain it properly, but it's just you don't choose them. You never find out who the electoral college are. You never choose them. They just basically choose a president. Like,
great.
So
you're basically like trusting the choice to people that you don't know who are. Yeah. Okay. They could be bribed. Mm-hmm. They could be Trump supporters.
I mean,
fingers crossed. I mean, they're not.
If the state, what's it called? If a state gets if a Republican gets the whole state, because it's a winner-take-all system. So, besides for a few states, but so if they get Maine, or that was the one not winner-take-all. If they get Pennsylvania, they get all 20 electorates, and so basically they've got it. They've won all those electorates. That's 20 votes towards them, unless something completely goes wrong. But for them at least. So if this is very unlikely, but if they decide against, I'm not gonna vote for Trump. I've been supporting you for years and doing all this stuff, but you know what? I'm gonna turn it around. Gonna completely change it, and it's not likely.
Make the right choice. No, probably not gonna happen. So that's a bummer. So getting off the Trump talk, let's go on to actual news. Jawaddles, you have stuff, don't you? You said you had some news.
I think what we just talked about was the big news, and the Joe Biden memes.
Joe Biden memes pretty strong. Other thing I just want to bring up is Ghost in the Shell movie trailer came out like today or yesterday. So Jawaddles, you don't know this, but I don't think you do. But Ghost in the Shell, any idea?
What?
Ever heard of it?
Nope.
Okay. It was a really highly regarded anime movie that they're making into a live action movie with Scarlett Johansson. There was a controversy with this movie, Ghost in the Shell, because there was main character of the original. There was whitewashing because main character of the movie originally was an Asian character, and then Scarlett Johansson was cast as the main character, and it doesn't look as bad as people made it out to be. From the trailer, it looks pretty good. Jawaddles, you ever seen Blade Runner?
No.
One of Harrison Ford's best movies, but it looks a lot like that. And hopefully it's not bad. March 2017, I think. So that's all I've got on that. The trailer came out for it. Doesn't look as bad. Looks kind of like the movie a little bit. Anyway, okay, I'm finished with news. Jawaddles, you got anything else?
Nope.
I think we can go into questions.
Okay, this one's from Tickstar.
Wait a sec.
Wait, hold on.
Horses.
Oh wait,
Jawaddles.
Jack. Who do we need to? Who do you need to email if you want to ask us a question? Where do you send the email to?
If I were to send you and I a question, I would send it to thejackoffpodcast at gmail.com. That break in sentence wasn't actually like a spacebar tap. It was just like it was for anticipation. That's fine. Jawaddles, if you want to send an email to me or you.
Was there red? I'm trying to think of what rhymes with com. Rom. That's what I got. Rom.
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 Somebody once told me.
Rosa Red. Rom. Just send it to the JackHates at gmail.com. There you go.
That is the JackHates at gmail.com.
What was that? One last time, please. One more time. One more.
At Jawaddles on Twitter.
I mean, you can send the questions to me on Twitter, but
at gmail.com.
I feel like if we just did a Twitter thing, that would be much easier.
What's the Twitter thing?
Just ask on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter, guys.
Because people don't use email nowadays. I don't use email.
How would we send? Oh, that's smart, actually.
Twitter. We're 16 episodes in and you didn't even realize this.
I didn't realize Twitter was a major multi.
I have 762 followers. That's
fucking Brachiosaurus Rex over here.
No, that's a lot of people who can ask questions.
Oh, I'm Jawaddles. I've got so many followers. I'm all best friends.
Oh my God, I'm sleeping. Okay.
Holy God, it's me.
Okay.
First question.
Jake, I just got caught up in the podcast. I had to watch 4 episodes back to back to get caught up with it.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
By the way,
just watch all
I
the
do it all the
episodes. You'll fall asleep. This is ASMR for you. You're welcome. You can listen to my awful voice and Jack's amazing accent. Okay. First question.
Can't tell the difference between 8 and 80 apparently.
Yep.
That's fine.
So, does the world is gay? Jack, can you answer this one?
The answer is tacos. Why did you send us the answer if you asked us a question?
Good night. I'll sleep in the fish tank. Okay, Jake. Number 1 rule of the internet: random doesn't equal funny. Thank you very much.
Oh lol, Lamau, right?
Lamau. Okay. Oh gosh. I forget. Guy Fieri in Flavortown told us to call him something, but I don't remember what it was.
My name's Jeff.
Call him
email.
Bill. Bill. But now his
Bill.
name's Jeff.
Damn it, Bill.
So Jeff sent us a question.
Thanks, Jeff.
You know,
My name is Jeff.
My name's Jeff. Worst thing that you watched ever.
Ever. Excuse you.
And for you, Jack, it is what's the worst anime you've ever watched? Because I'm not trash. Jawaddles ain't trash.
That's Waddles. No, it says you watched because Waddles isn't fucking trash.
Yep.
Okay, thanks,
I'm
Bill.
not trash.
Trash, man.
Trash. Okay.
I eat the trash.
You go first with the worst anime you've watched.
Motherfucker. Wait, okay.
Would be ghost stories.
Quality or bad story? Or cringy story or like horrible story?
Horrible story.
Okay, right. So, yeah, because anime can go anywhere. By the way, you know this. Okay. So at a friend's house, my friend was like, "Hey, we should watch this." It was, don't Google this, by the way, kids. Don't watch this. Don't Google it. Don't look it up. Don't even try.
Isn't that one show where it's like pretty much incest or whatever, or kids having like what?
Hang on.
Boku no Pico or something like that.
Let me get there. It's not Boku no Pico. That's a bad one as well, apparently. I've never seen that. I've just been told not to watch it. Okay, so kids, just a heads up. Do not Google or search or try to watch this. So my friend was like, "Hey, we should watch this. It's called Kiss Exis." Okay, and basic story is 2 sisters and 1 brother, and the sisters are really, really affectionate to the brother.
Oh no.
Bordering on porn, by the way.
Oh no.
My friend was like, "Yeah, let's watch this, Jack. It's gonna be fun." It wasn't fun. It was awkward. A lot of like wet things happening.
Wet noises.
A lot of wet noises. And that was just a terrible show to watch, because it was like me and 3 other friends, and we're like we were taking turns and like watching different stuff. Like we were like, "Hey, we'll watch this." Then the next person's like, "Hey, we'll try this out." And one of my best friends, by the way, he was like, "Yeah, let's try this out." It's like, I love this show.
This is your favorite.
And Kiss Exis is one of the worst shows animes I've ever seen. Like, blatantly porn. It's just blatantly porn. Blatantly incest porn. There's no fronting around it.
Good.
That's the worst story one. Quality, I can't really think of anything. I mean, fuck, Berserk 2016 is fucking trash. It looks like shit. Don't watch Berserk 2016, kids. Watch the 1995 or 6 one. That's the good one.
Okay.
It's the poorly 3D animated one that I was talking about like a few weeks ago. Like last season. It was bad things. But apparently they're fixing it for the Blu-ray releases. So fingers crossed, kids.
Yay.
Go ahead.
And
also, the World of Sports 1 is amazing and will never stop being amazing.
Okay.
Remember that one, Jack?
Nope.
I'm going back to that. Remember the one with the butt fighting? Remember that? No?
I need to lay down now. Thank you. Laying down. Okay, worst thing I've ever watched. Any YouTube poop ever. Oh, no, wait.
Oh no, there's some good ones.
There's some good ones, but I don't like YouTube poop. It's not something I
Some
find
of the
entertaining.
some of the King of the Hill ones are like really fucking funny.
Oh, but you know what? You know what I do find funny though, which is pretty much YouTube poop.
What do you find funny?
We are number one edits. I saw we are
They're
number
strong.
one, but every
I'm-
time they say one, it's replaced with an episode of Sonic Says, and I was just dying inside.
Sally says if someone touches you in a place you're not okay with it,
Get out of there and let him touch you more in another room
take the candy.
with the candy. Let him touch you with the Snickers bar. Right, you gotta play
Okay.
swords with the Snickers bar. But I don't got a sword. You got one down there.
Oh my god. Jesus. By the way, worst show I've ever watched as a kid. It's probably the Ben 10. Ben, have you seen the Ben 10 reboot?
The Ben 10 reboot is horrible. I
Yeah,
don't want to
it's-
see
it's-
anything or associate
It's
with it.
terrible.
Dude.
Also, of course, we all know the right answer is not check.
Oh yeah, the nutcheck's horrible.
Or is it the best? Is it the best though?
It's animations like Johnny Test, and
It's also
It's racist Johnny Test.
Thank God. That guy has a bulge.
That guy has a bulge. It's Johnny
It's a
Test with
huge
racism and lots of dongs.
Can't wait to watch it.
No, you don't.
Watch every future podcast when I'm talking about that shit.
You'll just be crying, just like
I'm gonna buy the DVD of that.
just buy it, and when you
Yeah.
do a review. Watch
Can
all
I
of the
get your
nutcheck.
address?
What?
Can I get your address?
Why are you gonna send me the nutcheck?
If I want to send you stuff like future tense. I would love to send you random shit in the mail.
I'll have to explain that to my parents, and they will kill me.
That's fine. I'll send you Boku no Pico.
No,
Okay, before we end the
nothing
podcast, I want to look
inappropriate.
at Boku no Pico. I want to Google it and see what it actually is.
What?
Boku no Pico. 'Cause I don't know what it is.
It's-
Oh, that's porn.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay. No, I can tell by the pictures. It's underage girls.
Yep.
Yep.
Isn't that all anime?
No,
Underage girls.
a lot of anime is, yes, but not the good stuff. There's barely any of that fan service stuff in JoJo or Berserk.
I thought you said JoJo wasn't anime.
It's not anime.
Doesn't have enough fan service.
Neither is Dragon Ball.
Not enough fan service.
I mean, have you seen Goku? Wait, hang on. Depends what you classify as like fan service. So I like big, like
Movies.
burly men, and Jawaddles is not Jawaddles. Judge. No, Jawaddles is giving it to me by the bucket load.
I'm very
If
big
you're a
and burly.
gay guy, you would love JoJo. Anyone out there? Everyone's really pretty, especially the guys. Okay. So
I have
let's get
nothing
off
to input
this.
on that.
Is Jack is gay?
No.
Maybe.
Is
No, just for
gay? Dollars a dollar.
$1 a dollar. Yeah. Yep. That's how I make my money.
Okay, we about done here.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm gonna go have a snack. I'm gonna go get
I
some
wanna-
marshmallows. Gonna get some
I wanna
pipes.
I want to get some sleep.
No, you don't deserve sleep. Go edit for 5 hours, and then you can sleep for 5 minutes.
No,
Then go to school.
no, Jawaddles, no.
Do it. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
So, kids,
Slap
it's a
the
thing
jack.
Jawaddles, what did we learn this episode?
We learned that slapping is okay,
And don't watch Boku no Pico.
and play swords with a Snickers bar
Or with your best friend,
with your best friend.
Jawaddles.
No, don't play swords
I'm
with
co-
me.
I'm coming to Philly to get you.
What?
I'm coming to Philly. I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
What if
So-
I just? What if I came to your door with no pants on? What would be the reaction? I'm assuming your parents would answer as well.
I would go upstairs, grab a pair of shorts, and throw them at you and go like, put these on, you piece of crap.
No. Okay,
Just keep
right,
throwing pairs of shorts at you until you put them on.
Okay, I have an idea for like the end of the podcast from now on.
What?
You know how the Sonic says?
Sonic says.
Let's have a Jawaddle says.
Okay. Well, you'll need an intro. So, what would it? Remember, kids, if a man on the street says he's got candy, go to his house. He's probably got more.
And now for the music.
Oh wait, spooky scare skeletons. Don't forget.
Damn it! I was like, will he forget this week? Will he forget?
No, I will not forget. Another
Dang
spooky
it.
scare skeletons remix. We gotta go.
By the way,
What?
oh, wait, I cut you off there. Sorry.
No, I was just saying more spooky scare skeletons.
And now the music.
Now the music.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek.
I'm gonna ship, a rocket ship, and
Get off this planet right now. Please let me go. Goddamn.
I'm running right now. I got a shield in front of me. Oh yeah.
I was literally just
I'm a
thinking that in my
rocket
head.
ship.
I was just thinking about that song in my head.
I'm a running rocket ship. I got a shield in front of me. Oh yeah. This is out of sync.
It's in sync for me. It'll be in sync for the listeners.
Well,
Because Backstreet
shut
Back.
up.
Alright.